Today we're eating FOWLBOYS. This is the first episode of RIUH Lunch Break, which is a new thing we're gonna do where we eat food every Friday and talk about great things going on in the local creative industry. So, what did you guys order?
So what I have here right now, it's called the Batter Up. It's basically chicken waffles. I think we first discovered FOWLBOYS during this year's Ramadan. They came about,
During the MCO.
during MCO, yeah, during MCO.
They came out like right before MCO, but they really picked up during MCO because everybody was like eating at home.
Both of you have tried FOWLBOYS before, right? Okay, this is my first time. I got the Motherclucker 2.0. Got the hot one, so first bite.
They also have a collaboration with Creamy Bites.
Creamy Bites.
It's called the Ooh-Mami burger.
This is their second collaboration with the brand.
So they did one before. Is it good? They did one before.
It's so crispy.
Yeah, it is.
And
it's spicy.
I feel like nobody really knows who's behind RIUH.
They also always think it's a really big team, but there's only 5 of us girls.
So here we have Bay,
Adani,
And Emma. Which is
Bay.
Bay.
Then there's also Mar and Renee.
with a small team of 5. It's small even since the beginning. Our co-founders,
Melissa Lau, Effendi Ali, and Johanisha. They started RIUH when they were in My Creative. So I think a lot of people don't know that RIUH is actually government funded or related.
GLC.
We're under a GLC called My Creative Ventures. That's our parent company, and then our co-founders, the 3 of them, started RIUH when they realized that there was a gap in the industry.
Between the creatives and the community.
Like a lot of these creatives don't have a store in a mall, or they can't afford it, or it doesn't make sense. So apart from like online, they wanted to give these local makers a physical place, a physical marketplace, to not only sell but to also just showcase for people to come, touch, talk to the creators themselves.
A full-on experience.
Yeah, the RIUH experience.
I guess we want to try to start something new as well, which is how RIUH Lunch Break came about.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out how we can do content online and still do RIUH things, even though we can't have our usual events. So
And still-
RIUH Lunch Break is
yeah.
one of them.
And still give our local makers kind of that mileage, like with FOWLBOYS.
I love the cheese sauce.
So good.
The cheese sauce is really good.
When I first heard about RIUH, I was still studying abroad. So looking at all the photos and stories from all my friends, honestly FOMO, okay? So when I finally flew back home for like 2 weeks, I think it was a family event, I managed to catch RIUH Carnival. That was back in November 2017. Wow.
Time ago.
Honestly, you think about it, like wow, okay.
Okay.
So that was my first RIUH experience. It was in APW, and honestly, guys, I loved it. I was like, I want to work here. So then the next year, 2018, I applied for an internship at RIUH and got it. And then went back to school, went back to uni, and the next year, I'm here as one of the RIUH team.
And this is your second year, eh?
Second year.
Second year with RIUH.
Time flies.
Time flies.
Wow.
But you study events as well, so this is really what you want.
This is
Like,
really up,
This
Dani.
is, this is like your thing.
She is in our.
But that's me, I guess.
That's Dani.
And then now we have Emma.
I was interning with our parent company's sister company, Chandana. So I would always go to the RIUH events. Honestly, like throughout their last 2 years, in the first 2 years, I went to every single RIUH event except. I love it so much, so I would talk about it endlessly on my Instagram, or I would just get my friends to come with me, or my mom, or my sister, or my boyfriend, whatever. And then when I finally decided that I wanted to go and work with RIUH, and I got the job, my friends teased me all the time because they were like, "Oh, you're finally getting paid to talk about RIUH," because I was doing it for free this whole time.
With you, it's baby.
So this is my first day with RIUH. I joined in November last year, 2019, and then my first RIUH was literally 2 weeks before I started working with you guys, because every time, similar to you, Dani, I was like watching from overseas as I was studying, like so FOMO, because it would be like Rio weekend and then everybody's having fun and shopping and eating and
People
bumping
are
into
dressing
friends
up
and
and
dressing up. It's like
everything.
it's like a mini festival every month, and I was like so FOMO in Melbourne. And then every time when I finally came back for good after I graduated, I went to one, which was Shok Rio. And then 2 weeks later, I started working with you guys already, because I had applied like
way before
in August. And then we had one, which was a very merry Rio, and that was the only one that I've been a part of. But that's okay. Yeah, but it's been fun because we've done a lot of new things since I've joined. So Rio Talks has been fun. I think all the online stuff we've been doing has been fun. Doing this is fun.
It's definitely a different
It's
job
a whole
scope.
different vibe, yeah.
Job scope for us, because we're not familiar doing online digital marketing stuff. It has always been on ground and
Yeah.
physical work. I
feel like it's interesting because for you guys, job scope has changed, and then for me, it's like apply for one thing and then it's sort of changed and become something else. But it's still sort of within that same umbrella. So I think it's quite fun. I mean, adapting with the current circumstances.
Yeah.
Matku, kawanku. It never had a tune. Anyway.
Ice cream.
Yes. Okay, so we also have another burger to share between the two of us. It's a special edition Ooh-Mami burger. It's a collaboration between FOWLBOYS and Kurimi Bites, both local F&B brands that came about, I think, slightly before the MCO, but their business really took off during the time that we were in lockdown.
And this is their second collaboration
This is
together.
their second collaboration. Their first collaboration was a rice bowl for
Kurimi
Kurimi
Bites.
Bites, but now it is a little
burger.
Japanesey burger.
So they have Kurimi's.
Kurimi Bites is a mentai rice bowl.
So they do like lobster, mentai rice bowls,
Salmon,
salmon
mentai.
mentai rice bowls. So very Japanese rice bowl stuff. So this is basically a burger with their mentai sauce.
Oh, they have
and some seaweed.
Yeah, seaweed, garlic chips.
Spice.
Oof.
I like the seaweed.
Wow.
It's a nice combination of flavors.
If you've tried Kurimi Bites, like, this is the collab you want to achieve. This is the flavor.
It's nice because it's so different from their regular burgers. I feel like the one that I just ate, which was the Motherclucker, is like super southern, has jalapenos and like it's a very Western burger, whereas this is like distinctively Asian tasting.
Yeah.
However, it is a seasonal flavor.
So it's limited.
It's limited.
This month only?
This month only. Be sure to follow them for updates.
FOWLBOYS and Kurimi Bites.
So we'll be linking everything that we eat down in the description below so that you guys can just click it and order if you guys want to basically have really great lunches this week during your lunch breaks. Okay, so we finished eating. We're all full,
so
and it's time to
full.
go back to work. So
In case you are wondering what we were working on, other than this,
yeah, you can follow us on Instagram for timely updates and
our Facebook.
And our Facebook as well. Some exciting things we have coming up are, like we mentioned, Rio Talks. We also have
A giveaway month, and it's called Rio in a Box.
Yep, so be sure to check out for that because there's like 8 boxes that we're giving away. So you guys are definitely going to want to stay tuned for that. Yeah, and just a lot of exciting online things coming up.
And of course, don't forget to subscribe and like this video.
And
we have so much more to offer you guys, with like lots of food to share with you and lots of conversations to share.
And comment below what you would want to see us eat next, what guests you would like to see on the show, and what kind of topics you want to see us cover as well, because we're new to this and we want to do stuff that you guys are interested in hearing about. So yeah. Okay. Bye.